reviews are in, and living on an island as long as I am leads to some really weird moments. You know how like when someone comes into your life and then they leave, and then you see them again, you have to sort of look at them, and then, oh my God, I see you, and then you look away and you walk away from each other, right? Well, here in Hawaii, that happens to me like 5 times a day because everybody stays here. Leave, some people leave. This is the low definition moment, and I'm IC Davidson. Thanks for hanging out. What is the low definition moment? It's a moment in time between that Think Tech show and that Think Tech show. And I think the next Think Tech show will be Business Education Spotlight with Alice Lee Hagen. Let's see. But before we get into that, what am I going to talk to you about in this show? I'm going to talk about something that's very downtown to do. I'm going to talk about an album that I've been listening to, and I'm going to tell you something during the low definition moment part of the show that everybody's thinking but is afraid to say. But before we get into that, I need to talk about what is news. What is news? Walmart's down with drones. Meat causes cancer. Russians are thinking about cutting the red cord. And spoiler alert, turn the volume down if you care about these kind of things. Luke Skywalker is the Sith Lord. Boom. You heard it here first, the low definition moment. Turn your volume back up. Today we're going to talk about a place downtown, something that has been described to me as a very downtown thing to do. I sort of have passed on this place a lot because I'm not hungry at 2 o'clock in the morning. But when you are, there is a place downtown. It's called The Window. It's a Lucky Belly thing. You check out luckybelly.com. You'll learn more about this place. But I learned one thing, that their kimchi breakfast burrito is pretty good. You go there, they have a menu handwritten up on the wall. You pick out the 3 things. Everything's $5 a piece. How can you go wrong? I had that breakfast burrito right there. And what I think they do is they take all the food from the that night and start making up some sort of leftover meals for you. They're good stuff. It's risky, though, because it is a window at the back of the restaurant, so you take your chance. I took a chance, and every one of the things that I had was good. That pulled pork thing right there was awesome. LuckyBelly.com. Check them out if you're downtown, late at night, hungry. Hang that little turn, Hotel, and I think New Anu or Bethel or Smith Street. Get there. If you got a question or you want me to go check somewhere out, email me at icdavidson@gmail.com. Now, what I really like to do is talk about music because that's what I do all day. I listen to music all day. Actually, I don't, but people think that I do. Honolulu's punk rock scene is alive, and the Rats are proving it. They got a new album out. It's called Which Crazy Thing Happening Are You Guys Screaming About? It's a long one. You'll find it online. Click the links, all that kind of good stuff later. They got punk rock on lock right now, and I thought it was gone, but it's strong. I went to a show. I don't know about generationally if I should be going to these kind of shows because I'm an old man, but I'll tell you what, I got this album and I can't stop listening to it. Let's take a listen to a track off of it. It's called Jackals. Let's listen. I'm an old man, like I said. All I hear is Rocket from the Crypt, and let me tell you, that is high praise in my book. Let's take a listen to another track. It's called Summer School is for Nerds. How punk rock can you be? I'm back. Hey, Let's Party is the next track. Let's take a listen to it. Take it away. And I know what you're thinking. Why is there no lyrics on that? Because I was hard-pressed to find an actual amount of time where I wouldn't have to bleep it. So I just played the end of it. That track was called Let's Party. This whole album is amazing from top to bottom. It's punk rock. It's fast. It's driven. It's to the point. You got to get it into your life. ratshawaii.bandcamp.com. Head over there. Check them out. You can listen to it. Download it there. Name your price. Or head over to 808shows.com. and get it there. Support local if you're here in Hawaii. If you're in the rest of the world, get it anyways, because this is Hawaii punk rock and you'll love it. Now, before we move on to the low definition moment, I do want to give a shout out to everybody that has been submitting stuff to the show. And we are getting to you. Everybody that submits something to the show will be featured. I promise. I could just do one a week. So hold on. Who do we have? Books on Tapes, High Sunday, Jay Witt, Lil Mexico, Tiger Side, interesting band. I can't wait to share you with that. Them with you, and Young Siege, yo. Check them out. There we are. Get featured on our website, lowdefmoment.com. Now, speaking of the low def moment, why everybody's here and why I do this. This is the low def moment. I get to talk about something that I want to. And what I want to talk about is global warming. And then all of you out there that are like, oh my God, it's not happening. It's not happening. Well, it is the cause of everything bad in this earth. And once we start taking care of that, maybe we can stop stuff, taking care of that thing and the earth. That's what we need to do. Studies are out now showing that by 2100, there'll be places in the Middle East where people cannot live, where the temperature will be like 165 degrees, like melting, like people are melting at that. People must leave. This is what's causing all of these things. Why are they holding on to the oil? Because those areas, they got to get it all. Got to get it all out of that, because at some point we can't live there. It's the cause of everything. The migrations that are happening, the diaspora of everything. It's because people can't live in those areas soon. We need to change things and start doing things differently. How do you figure that stuff out? You can head over to Think Tech Hawaii and click on a link or watch one of the shows, and you'll find out, definitely, right here on the channel. But do some due diligence and check it out. It's time for me to go. But before we do that, I do want to talk about China just for a second. Tune in next week, because I'm going to talk about China and this birth thing that they've changed to 2 babies. There is a reason, and I think I know the answer. I'll talk about it then. Let's get out of here. Submit stuff to the show, lowdefmoment.com. Do follow Think Tech Hawaii, Think Tech HI on Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, all of that good stuff, and head over to thinktechhawaii.com daily throughout the week and check out what we have going on live from 12 p.m. to 5 p.m. Hawaii Standard Time. Remember, it's your duty to stand up to ignorance, so stand up to it. It's been a low def moment. Bye.